Hello everybody. In this video I show you uh, how you can prepare several random with multiple choice question into Cloze question with Fastest plugin. First of all, I need to open Fastest plugin and I want to select the language I want to work, in this case in English. I go to General Date and select the for Cloze question type. Okay. I want to write the category and subcategory for these questions. In this case, I push if two and write the elements. Okay. Now I go to form and I beginning with the questions. In this case, I prepare. This is the question prepare, and I want to delete for explain you how I prepare these questions. Okay. In this case, the description is for the name of the question. In this case, I put element. You want to write you want. Push if two and write uh, uh, okay, and now in this case I want to the same write the question. First all I put the select the enunciated the select the corresponding category A, B, C. Okay. And now I need to introduce a break length, and for this I want to consult with this button. This is the command button, Control C. Okay, and hide if two, Control V. Oh, sorry. Okay, V. And then now it's necessary to introduce, if I want to read better in these cells and the question, push Alt Enter. I line break into Excel. Now I need to introduce element to introduce the questions element 1. And now it's necessary to introduce the Cloze codes. I push enter, and better if I don't know how we can introduce these codes, I push in this button and Fastest plugin made the question for you. Okay. If the alt tabulador with alt tabulador, I change this, and I want to see the form close. I select the drop down between letter, okay, and I select until 6 options. In this case, I put 3, and I didn't need to shuffle the answers, and write category A, correct, category B, incorrect, category C, incorrect. How you can see, Fastest plugin prepare the different codes for you. Okay, and you push Control C, and in this case, if two, Control V, and I have the first element with multi-choice question. If I need more with category A is correct, Control C. Line break is necessary for model. Control Enter, Control V, Control Enter, Control V, and change element name of element, element 2, element 3. These three category A is correct. If I need to category V is correct, incorrect, and put correct. Okay, and this is the code. Control C. I change 3 category V is correct for element 3. And for element 4 the same. BR for model, I change element 4. Okay, and now element 5, if is category C correct, pues I put incorrect, change only feedback, change and the button correct option. You can see 10%, 100, category C correct. Control C, I write here, and Alt Enter, Control V. Element 5, 2 points, and sorry, VR, it's necessary. This is for model break line break. Okay, I have the question. Close this, and I save questions. The data points, new question, yes. Have you saved? There are variables? No. No. And yes. I go to question pool, and now this question is saved on fastest plugin. Okay, now it's necessary to export to XML file, but before I show you how you can prepare a lot of questions with the same elements, aleatory order. Okay, in this case I select the element and I put Control C here, Control V. The same for element 2, Control C, here Control V. Sorry, if 2, Control V. Element 3, Control C, if 2, Control V. 4, Control C, if 2, Control V. 5, Control C, Control V. How you can see, in the last line is not necessary BR for line break because it's the last line. Okay, I have 5 elements. If I want to prepare more, Control C, Control V, 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 and now I change the name of elements. I want to push in some option, and datos 5, element 5, I go follow 6, I put 6 here, save, 7, this is other form to save, go save, follow 8, save, go follow 9, save, in data 10, right time. Always I element 10 option category C is correct. I check this option is correct. Okay, save, saving, and close. Okay, in this case I can see already, I can check if all are correct. Sorry. Alt tab. Element 1, element 2, element 3 category V is correct. Element 4 category V is correct. Element 5, 6, I can check. Okay. If I want more aleatory, it's necessary to introduce aleatory form in Cloze for all these. Control C, select Control button, plus button left mouse. I select all the form and Control V past the form. This is the same form, okay? But there are aleatory. If I need to hierarchy to order, I need to introduce, in this case, this form is not necessary. I delete and introduce. And in the first equal double comma, okay, this is, and close. Now I introduce a form to select aleatory in order 5 elements of this 10. For this I need introduce this symbol concatenate, enter, and it's the same, but if I want to read better, if I put here indirect indirecto da sorry indirect function. The name of this cell is dato and a number. I need to introduce a aleatory number with 2 digits. It is necessary to texto valor hierarchy equif between A5 A35. There are these cells, okay. In this case now it's necessary dato 17, this name, okay, hierarchy, okay, and ascendant, okay. This is the hierarchy text. The format text is double number, okay. And I close indirect function. If I select this function and I push enter, and now select one, the first number for this order, the bigger, no? The bigger in this case is this dato 03. If I push enter, change the element. If to enter, change the element aleatory. Okay, now I put the same form, Control C, Alt Enter, Control V, with this symbol, okay, it's necessary. Indirecto, and now change this number, and I have two elements, aleatory, or other two elements aleatory and different. If I want to put until 5, for example, Control C, Control V, Control V. In this case, it's necessary to introduce different cells, okay? One, two, three, four, 5 different, and the the order of these 5 cells. In this case, this 31859. Okay. Now I have 5 elements to 10, different order and different elements. I save question and I now use variable options. And then I select yes, and I can put 20, for example. Okay, accept. And now I go to question pool, and I can see the different questions it's saved. Do you want to delete the repeat question? If were some question, aleatory question repeat, you can delete. You say, in this case, no question repeat. Okay. I go to question pool, and I can check. I can check the different questions saved. One. Sorry, in this case, it's missing the very okay. Well, it's not a problem in this moment. And I have checked the different question. I go to general data and I export to Moodle in this category and in this subcategory. If all questions are in the same subcategory, I can prepare a test with only one question on this subcategory, and all people have only one question, a different question. I go to export to Moodle. I only need to export Cloze questions. Select no. In this is the category I want. Yes, subcategory and prefix for the question. I select yes. This is this point. Okay. Now it's fastest plugin is preparing XML file, and that I want to need to import to Moodle question bank. This is the name of the directory. I can change if I want, but I prefer this name. Accept. And this is the name recommended. I know I needed to change. Okay. And do you want to replace? Yes. Okay. And now I go to the question bank, import question bank, import questions, XML format, choose a file, select a file. This is the file. Okay. Upload this file, import, and I have 21 questions with different. This is the first I create field correct answer. Okay, only 5 elements in the same order, but if I check the different elements, sorry, but it's BR for lost in the question, but it's not a problem. You can put the question. If I want to select other, I have the different elements. Okay. If you don't understand correctly my Excel forms, you want to update the erase fields, voy a borrar, I go to delete all fields, okay, and erase variables, okay. If you have if you want to restore form prepared for other people, or you save another question, another, I import forms 6. Okay. Have you select import question? Yes. Need you must open the file container. Okay. I select the form. Select this file element, abrir, open, and I import recover formulas, formulario, select 2, this, okay, this is the 4, and now recover for, this is for formulary and this is for variables. I select 3, accept, close, and 4, okay. I know, one no, sorry, 4. I select the variables forms, and push cancel, and now I can see these forms. I can, in this case, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 elements for 15. I save, go to question pool, for example. Delete question. Select all, delete questions, yes. If you want to, how to use this, you can see the videos, fastest plugin tutorials. I go to form, there are no questions, okay, and I save questions with these elements. Yes, I put 15, for example, accept 15. Go to question pool and check the different questions. There are a lot of, okay. I go to general data, export to Moodle. No, I put here if 2, okay, with different elements. Export to Moodle. This is the subcategory, yes. Now I go to Moodle, import XML, source file, select, open, load this file, import. I select 15 questions. In this case, you can see P1 21, P2 15. I check previous and fill in the response. All people, all questions have different, okay. Now I prepare add activity as quiz, add elements, and save and display, edit quiz, add from a question bank. I select this question and only, add a random question for this subcategory, only one. I put, if I need, I put 2, 3, I want to include question are as random, and I go to elements, preview quiz. Number 3, this is the previews. Start a new previews, different question, start a new preview, different elements. And for different students, different questions. I think it's a very good option for you. Thank you so much.